from chess.com. If you go to chess.com/puzzles, you will get the following options. You can train on a particular theme, you can do a puzzle battle, or you can just play a puzzle rush. That is what I'm going to do now. In this, there are 3 formats. The survival mode is one in which there is no timer. I'm going to try the 3-minute portion and see how far I can go. This position seems easy. Free knight, back rank mate. Then this is the Arabian mate. Back rank mate again. Knight fork. Some sort of a smothered mate. Yeah. Free knight. And then check and mate. I take the rook. Free rook. Knight fork. And this is a scholar's mate kind of position. Okay, I can just pick up the knight. Unbelievable, that's a checkmate. Okay, I can take knight f6 and then take the pawn. This is a back rank mate based on the theme support through the enemy. Actually I can go queen, bishop b4 check first and then queen d1, so that was a deflection. I can go queen e6, so I should play my king either to b8 or to c7. I think b8 is fine. Alright, queen h7 and then f5 mate. That's a killer pawn checkmate. If you checkmate with a pawn, you get that award. Queen f3, rook f3. Yeah, then rook g2 followed by rook c2. Okay, what happens if I just take the queen? The knight did the wonder there. Queen d3, king c1. Okay. What else do I have? Is there anything I'm missing? Because I don't see any immediate win in this position. Not yet. And then, oh, bishop e4. This is the point. Okay. That took a moment. Now, again, king d7. Unbelievable. The rook is trapped. That was nice. Rook e5 and bishop f3. That was nice again. This is check, check, checkmate. And this one, I'll just take this, and then take this. Alright, knight g5. I just take and then take this. Queen c3, rook, queen takes a3, take everything. Queen check and then take the bishop. Loose pieces drop off, guys. Protect your pieces always. This is a weird position, but I sense that there's some kind of a checkmate. Yeah, that's a checkmate. That was a weird one. Okay, this is also checkmate. g4 or knight e5? I think g4. Ah, there I go. I think something was wrong there. Knight f3 check. Oh my god. Alright, bishop g5 should be winning a piece. Yeah. Queen d5. Okay, shall I go queen a7 or just take I think I should have gone queen a7 in this position. So that's my score, 31. Can you beat that? I'm sure you can. Practice every day. I'll be back with another attempt. Enjoy the Title Tuesday. The games are about to begin in less than a minute from now. Just give me a thumbs up if my sound is okay. And I hope the music in the background is also fine. And we have Ronak Sadhwani playing. That's a great news. I just saw his name. So maybe one of our moderators could just put the names, the star players who are playing tonight. Yeah, I'm playing against Shimanov and I'm going to start. I've played against him before in the Title Tuesday. This is new. Knight e7. Okay, I'll just take the pawn. Okay, let me take this. Okay, let's develop the knight. Okay. Thank you. Hi Vansh, how are you doing? I think I would like to play e3 or e4, but let me get my bishop out and then I'll get this knight here. Okay, this is fine. If he goes knight before, I'll castle on the king side. So this was my plan. And good news is we have Vidit Gujarati and Ronak Salwani playing. Both are pretty strong players. We'll see how Ronak does. It'd be great to see him again on stream. Okay. I'll go bishop h3 to prevent him from castling. Okay. I can go knight b5, but yeah, his threat is knight d3 check. You should never hang your pieces. So I just dropped it back to safety. The bishop of g3 is protected quite well. a6. I can go f4. I can go knight e4 and question this bishop. Okay, so I'll pin it. Maybe you can also put the tournament link. Hi Nirmal Prakash. 10+2 for players. I'll get back to that question. Ronak has already won. Wow. That's great. That's great. I will follow him. I'll finish my game. I'm playing against 2800 and I think I should really get something out of this game. Okay. Okay, he wants to play h4. All right. Now I can go bishop g6 and attack his pawn. Actually, it's a very nice position I have here. I have double bishop plus this pawn on h5 doesn't look that great right now. And I can, think of attacking this. I can improve the position of my pieces. Actually, I can take bishop f7, which I did not. So I think, yeah, I can actually consider taking it. Maybe play bishop e4 first, and then if knight e6, I have f5. Yeah, put my bishop on g6. No, I'm not considering a draw and all, just seeing different options I have. I'm going to play rook c1, rook h6. That looks very awkward to me. So in this position, I think I can also go bishop c8 and maybe think of capturing p7 if this knight moves from here. I think rook c1 is a nice move because I can get my rook to 7th rank, isn't it? But he has king d6. So let me get this bishop to b4, and I think that's a very powerful square for my bishop. It will be very awkward to meet. I just have to keep playing fast, and I think I will slowly squeeze. Let's see. Okay, first this check has to come, and then I think rook c7, he has knight g5. So that's the move he wants to play. I think I'll just make a waiting move and see what he does. There's very little he can do, I think. Knight at 6. Okay, let me attack this pawn and see what he wants to do. Okay, let me go bishop e5. Knight c6. Alright, bishop c3. I want to play bishop d7 soon. Rook e7. Okay, this is necessary. Okay, this is also necessary. I've lost 2 pawns now. I did something wrong, definitely. I think I'm going to win this. How do I stop that? Okay. I just take this. Okay, I think I'm going to win this. There you go, played one against Shimanov. Okay, that's great. I think this is the first time I won against Grandmaster Shimanov. Okay, that's great. Starting with the win. Okay. So let me follow some players. Okay, with it I have followed. Praggnanandhaa is also playing and Arvind Chidambaram is also playing. Okay. Pragg Chess and then Arvind Chess 1999. That's his username. So Arvind Chidambaram is also playing. So once kindly update the message. I think we have more stars playing tonight. We have Aditya Mittal also playing. Okay. Then who else? Then we have Gahan MG playing. He's probably living in a different time zone right now. And there's also another name I see, but I don't know the name. I mean, I see a username, rquery98, but I don't know who that player is. He looks like an Indian international master. Thank you, Manal. Thank you, Piyush, and thank you, Nirmal, for your messages. So once, please update. I just gave you a list of new players who have joined. So kindly update that. There's also another I am called with the username Tapu2. Okay, I'm now playing against Indian international master Bharat Subramaniam. He's a young international master who did very well in the last year's Aeroflot. So I'm not going to play a funky opening this time. Oh, but he does. He plays the King's Gambit. Seems to me that he has learned quite a new openings in this lockdown, in this entire 1 year. Bishop e2. Okay, let me take the pawn. Okay, I think I'll go c5. Arvind Chidambaram has lost, and I don't know the reason. Oh, mouse slip. Arvind Chidambaram lost a point because of a mouse slip. King h8. Suspicious to me. I don't think I've done anything wrong until now, but my opponent's move seems very suspicious to me. Because I am ready to castle. Knight d4. Castles, okay. I can play knight c6 in this position. I think I will go for it. Knight c6, bc6. I should not take queen d1 definitely because he had this intermediate check. So position is okay. I think one move queen a5, which I get very easily. And I think I have almost equalized in this position. Okay, I have bishop f5 if I need to go there, but I can actually also just play rook a d8 and then maybe play bishop f5 on the next move. Yeah, this was my idea, to play bishop f5 here. If he moves queen b2, I have this move prepared. With bishop a3, I will attack the queen further. So Vidit is playing against a FIDE master from the US. Bishop d3, yeah, this is the move he goes with. Okay, I have no reason not to exchange, and I think I can pin. Yeah, this is a dangerous pin. The first pin is this, and this is the second pin. Okay, so he goes passive, he goes rook d2. I think it's a forced move. So I'll go queen takes d3 and then get my rook to d3 and maybe double the rook. Interesting position. G3. Why? Oh, maybe he's preparing a luft for his king. He wants to make sure that there is no back rank weakness. King G2. I think I'll go knight G4. I can go bishop B4. There are different moves I can play. I think I'll go with bishop B4 and push this knight away so that this knight can come to E4. Yeah, I think all my pieces are in good position now, and maybe I should also prepare a luft, play f6 and make space for the king. Knight f4, rook is attacked. I think I'll exchange one pair of rooks. Bishop e3. I'll go king f7, but this pawn is hanging, so let's move this pawn. He wants to attack this piece which is hanging, so I'll go knight c3 and ask him where he wants to go, and then maybe ask, oh, I should not do that. Well, just maintain the position and see what he does. Knight e6, he wants to come here and give a check. Okay, what if I play rook e1 and attack his bishop. Okay, he wants to do that. I'll go f5, protect my knight, and maybe hint at a possible check. Okay, this is a double attack which I did not see. Okay, this is getting serious now. I must support this. There's no choice. Okay. Let me get my knight to f6. He wants to take there. I think I don't have a problem with that. He can take it. Bishop b6. King f5, bishop a5. Oh, I have to go rook e5, but then he has rook e2. This is going out of hand. Oh, that's a blow I missed. If I take, he has bishop c3 and he picks up my rook. I went wrong in the endgame. I think the position somewhere here. When he got 96, I should have been careful in this position. Okay, let's see what's happening in the other games. Vidit is about to win. Yes, Vidit has won. Praggnanandhaa is many pawns up and is very likely to win in a few moves. Arvind Chidambaram lost to the mouse slip. Gahan has won both his games. He defeated a candidate master with the white pieces, employing the Alapin. And another Indian international master is also 2/2. Ronak Sadhwani has won against a Swedish FIDE master. He employed the King's Indian. Wow. I think he just got a free entry with knight h5. Knight g3 is coming, and on bishop f2, knight f4 is coming, so it's very difficult. In this position after bishop b7, maybe queen c2 was better to protect this, but by a move like f3, you know, it's weakening dark squares to a great extent. So I would say that this position was very easy for Ronak to play. Yeah. Because of this pawn being very weak on e2, and then here this was the final blunder. I think he lost to, he won because of the tactic which was very similar to the tactic that appeared in my game against Bharat. Alright, let's see what's next. Praggnanandhaa is still playing, and yeah, he's about to win. There is no doubt. So many pawns up, and I think this queen is going to get exchanged soon. Queen h4 and queen g4, yes. And he gets the point. There is no stalemate, of course, because white has not one but two moves, two legal moves in the position. Aditya Mittal has won his game against a candidate master. He also moves on to 2/2. Wow. Okay. So who else is playing from India? I think we have covered most of them. There's just one game going on, and yeah, this and that, the other game. There's two games going on, and then we will have the next round soon. Even queen, and black is heavily winning. There's no doubt. Queen e6 should do the job. Black is winning outright. Now it's it's time for double rook mate, but black resigned, so we will not be seeing that. and the other game has ended in a draw, which means we will see the next round. I'm playing against Grandmaster from Turkey, Marjan C. Okay, I'm going to apply the d4 and see what my opponent does. And interesting clash is Grandmaster Praggnanandhaa is playing against Gahan MG. We have to definitely check that. Okay, so he's employing the Grunfeld. In Grunfeld, I think I'm going to try the old favorite of mine, which is Bishop d2. And I'm going to take this pawn. So I employed this in the previous style Tuesday also, I think. It's actually reverse Catalan for those of you who know what Catalan means. It's just that, you know, I am playing as if I am black despite being white. Okay, I'll go castles, or should I play b4? I think I'll go castles. How many attackers? 3 attackers, and we have 2 defenders, which means he's likely to take my pawn on d5 very soon. And can I do anything about it? Yes, just being a bit greedy here, keeping my pawn on d5 strong, because I don't want to give it so soon. I'm a pawn up in this position, but black has enough compensation actually, usually in these lines, but in this particular position I'm not really sure. Let's have a quick look at Gahan's game. Gahan is black in this position, and Praggnanandhaa has employed the Grunfeld with h4, and they have this position. I think he has 2 bishops, so we never know. Queen d7. Okay, so he's actually asking me to play knight e5, which I might, but he has queen d6, and then what? That's the question. And then what? So shall I play b4, knight e4, knight e4, knight e4, queen b3? I think I'll go for that. Just attacking this knight. Once this knight goes here, I'm going to take the knight and then play queen b3. Yeah, take the knight, go queen b3. I'm still defending this pawn, so it's still very much in my control. But yeah, now after b5 I can't say the same. I think with this I'm actually losing a piece, because if I move my bishop, it's a dangerous pawn. So now I have to like give up a pawn in an awkward situation, because my opponent's pieces are all coming out now. He has to take this, I think, and I will take this, then he will take this, and I'll play queen f4. Actually, black has an advantage now, because of my rook on f1, which is very lazy right now. Appears to be lazy because I did not bring this rook out so easily. Okay, I think I must definitely get bishop c3. If I don't get bishop c3, I'm in danger. Yeah, I knew it. So knight e5, queen d6, problem. Okay, first let me push this pawn to e4, but there is bishop c4, which I missed. Bishop c3, bishop f1, bishop f1, knight e5, bishop e5, queen e5, bishop. Yeah, something I think. I think I might have something here. Bishop c3, f6. Oh, it's nothing actually, nothing. I just have to take this bishop now. Bishop c3 is just f6, so this is a lost position, unfortunately. Nirmal Prakash, focusing on tactics and opening only. Ah, yes, I think you can also add something that you like doing. If it's like, if in tactics, if you want to solve particular tactics, you can also explore endgame studies. They are also very artistic in nature and give a lot of pleasure. So if you are into solving endgame studies, then you can do that. I think this is lost. Margency. I will have to check this game again. But I think the mistakes came here in this position after this position. I think this is a critical moment in which I played queen b3 and messed up with b5 when my opponent got b5. I should have gone queen d3. Never mind, let's go to Vidit's game. Vidit is playing against an IM, and Vidit's position looks very risky with his king and rook not really participating so much in the action. I think white is winning in this position because of this king and rook, plus a lot of action happening in the center which is in favor of white, plus white is a pawn up, so white is winning here. Aditya Mittal has lost his game to Artemev. I think it was an exchange slab, and yeah, maybe the king side cost him a little bit. Knight f4, he can't take this f1 because of this bishop, and queen e6 is also coming. Yeah, I think Artemev exploited the king's position very well in this game. Gahan MG is playing against Praggnanandhaa, as I mentioned before, and for now it looks like an endgame which can be easily held because fg6, and black can give up the h5 pawn, I think, and maybe pick up e5. I think bishop goes to e7 and then pawn can come to h4. Interestingly, I have played a similar endgame against Gahan in under 17 nationals where I had double bishops and he had knight and bishop. Bishop e6 is threat. Yeah, but this position, I think white doesn't have a passed pawn, unlike my game. I think this should be a draw. Bishop c1. I think this should be a draw. It's just question of time whether if he makes any mistakes in time triple, then it's out of question. But oh, he has king e4, f4, f5. This I'm not sure. Oh, I think I misevaluated this. I just forgot about f5, f6 check. King f5, e6. It's not so easy then. I think he can go f6 check and then king f7, king f5, and then e6 check. Yeah. This is lost. e7 and then bishop h5. I just forgot about the fact that white has too many pawns. Okay, let's come back to Vidit's game. Vidit is he's losing definitely, but he's probably trying for some stalemate. I think this is lost. Ronak Sadhwani has drawn his game against a grandmaster called Graizian 94. By the way, we are also live on Twitch, so do follow us on Twitch. Our ID is twitch.tv/chesscom_in. So that's the user name on Twitch. Okay. Who else do we have? Okay, I wish I knew this player's name. Arvind Chidambaram has lost another game. Oh, this time he went for a modern Karo Khan, or let's say the Bologan's modern Pirk. But position looked fine, but maybe it's not strong enough. This center is just an illusion, I think, because bishop f7 and knight e5 just came. Okay. Yeah, so many pawns down, and then this has position has collapsed. So the opening, probably the first few moves after that, I think it became slightly suspicious. After knight b5, e5 was probably not the best. Maybe it is, but maybe somewhere here you went wrong with c4, d4. Yeah, this is the moment according to the computer, but alright. So Vidit has lost, Praggnanandhaa has won, Aditya has lost, I lost, and Ronak Sadhwani has drawn. So that's the update. And to those who have just joined, we are close to reaching 10,000 subscribers. So do consider clicking on that red button, subscribe to our channel, and do like the video. Like the stream. And just yesterday we released a video on the do's and don'ts of chess openings. So I think if you are just started chess, or if you know somebody who is just starting out chess and you want to tell them about the do's and don'ts of the chess openings, then go nowhere. Just come to Chesscom India's channel and check the latest video I have done. Hi Ganesh Arvind, how are you? And what do you do? Where are you from? And have you subscribed to our channel? Alright, I'm playing against woman candidate Master Diglik, and we will keep an eye on other players. Gahan MG is playing against Amma 18. Vidit is playing against Irina Bilmaga mostly. Yeah. Alright, so this is going to be a 4 knights opening. So we're going to just play Monkey and the Cat story. For those of you who do not know what is Monkey and the Cat story, I'll tell you, but after this game. So here is where the story changes. We don't copy the moves anymore. Alright, my opponent is thinking. Knight h4, okay, c6. I can play d5. I can also take this and play d5. If my opponent goes f4, I am actually thinking of going knight g4. Yeah, that's my move. I think I've played a position very similar to this against Nandida, but I can't remember whether it was this position, or it was something similar. My idea is queen b6 as well as knight e3. So knight e3 is the 4qc, and queen b6 check is hoping for an unlikely modern mate. Hi Yatish, hegidira? Hi Utsav, long time. And Utsav, which books are you reading these days? Yatish, now Chenagidevi, Belagamallela Shake bandide almost. Okay, queen check. He wants to go d4. He wants to go d4. Can you believe it? f5. It's too risky, I think. I think I'll go queen b6 check, or just come back knight f6 as if nothing has happened. Bishop f6, gf6. New hegidira Yatish. And how are you? It's a long time. Did you check my latest video that I did on opening principles? Today we released a video on Dutch defense trap. I saw that trap when I was like 11 or 12 years old and thought, wow, that was a wonderful trap. Okay, my opponent wants to set up what we can call the battery. He wants to play queen h5 and mate me very soon. I think I can go knight f5. On queen h5 I had knight g7 prepared. So I think my opponent hurried a little bit. position was winning for her. It could be winning now also because I don't see the evaluation bar, but probably she hurried a bit. Queen h5, knight g7. Okay. I think I'll go king h8. Queen f1 is fine. I'll go bishop g6. I'm going to play f5 very soon. I actually have a pleasant position now, all of a sudden. Okay, don't leave the free pawn. Oh, queen e7. He wants to play rook d7. Is it? And then rook d7, queen e6, bishop b3, queen f5. Oh, this seems like a never-ending hunt. Okay, fine. I have to go f5 soon. Fine, okay. I can go queen c5 check and then play f5, but actually I want to go queen e6. I can't really take the rook, you know, because queen f6 was hanging. So I have to give up this pawn. Bishop f7. I did not expect that. I think that was a cheap pawn. Rook d8. I'll definitely go rook d8. But can I do something better? My opponent will take this pawn for sure. I'll go b6. Yeah, let's go b6 and see what he has in mind. And then if I go rook d8, rook c7. Okay, push this bishop a little bit. Bishop d3. Oh, all right. Take this and maybe play rook c8. Okay, now my opponent is like saying, oh, okay, this is a draw. Maybe I'll take a draw. Rook f6 is coming. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5 pawns, 5 pawns. So I think I'll go rook g8. Okay, doesn't want to take the pawn. g3. Did I win his rook? Oh, not yet. Not yet, not yet. b3, rook a4, b3. Oh, I have to make a move faster. Oh, this is going to be a draw. Okay. She fought well, must admit. Gahan MG has won against Ama 18. Who is Ama 18? Okay, she is a player from Iran. She's won against a strong player. Arvind Chidambaram has lost. Oh, okay. Oh, maybe this is the previous game. Vidit has won against, I think, Irina Brumaga. He's employed the bishop d2 system and he's won. A nice game. You see this square on d5 is forever in white's control because there is no pawn to control that particular square. But I think somehow he misplayed a bit and then he got his chance again. Just trying to see what was the critical moment in his game. I think somewhere here it's completely outplayed his opponent. Active pieces, and then here king e7 is met by rook b7 check and it's winning. Oh, Ronak Sadhwani has lost to an international master from Germany, and here we see Ronak repeating King's Indian. And let's see where did he drift in this position. Okay, you see white is slowly playing the position. He got h4 h5, he coordinated his pieces. White enjoys slight edge because of the structure, but nothing serious yet. Oh, something happened here. I don't know, the evaluation bar is like dropping. I think he got a lot of threats. Yeah, after this h4 h5 his king comes to f2 and then the queen rook bishop battery magic. So he just simply missed queen h7 and bishop c5. Okay, Aditya Mittal has lost. I drew. Praggnanandhaa has lost. Okay, so this title Tuesday has not been that great for a lot of Indian players. But let's hope that one of us finishes in the top. Alexei Shirov has won against an Indian. I'm sorry, I don't know his name. Arquery98. Hi again, Shishupal Kumar. Nale chess they have to go by class in it. Oh, Yatish, okay, bye. Shishupal Kumar, hello, namaste, kaise ho? Alexei on top. Which Alexei? Let's see. Alexei. I think he's not Alexei, someone else. Right now, after 4 rounds, I see Hikaru is also on full score. Swindle is also on full score. And when it comes to Indian players, I don't know if we have players who are 4x4. We'll have to check. Ronak's count got closed. I'm not sure about it yet, so I can't say much. Alexei Sarana. Ah, okay. His name is Alexei Sarana. Yes, you are right. I thought you were talking about someone else. Pratik Digital. How are you doing? Welcome to our channel, and do subscribe and help us reach 10k subscribers very soon. Alright. I'm just checking who among the Indians is actually on the top right now. Fighter 008. I think S Nitin is actually leading among the Indians. I just forgot to tag him tonight on Instagram. Let me tag him as well. So Shishupal Kumar, are you practicing chess or not? I think the last time we spoke you were talking about practice, I think. Okay, so the games that I'm seeing right now, this is one of the games that was still going, but the game has ended in a draw. So there is a break, I think, that's happening right now. So since it's a break, we will have to wait. Let's look at Gahan's game and also follow Fighter, because I don't want to miss his next game. So 3.5. His username is fighter 008. 008. That's his username. So we will keep an eye on S. Nitin. He is an international master from Tamil Nadu, and I think he's employed by Railways. Vidit is on 3 points out of 4 games. NR Visak is on 3 out of 4. Gahan is on 3 out of 4. And Bharat Subramaniam as well. Okay. Alright. You reached 1327 in Blitz and 1370 in Bullet. You have exams from 6th March. I think you will do well in your exams. Should not be a big thing. You will definitely do well. You had a lot of time to study, I believe, considering all the holidays you had. Most of the last 12 months, you must have had a lot of time. Okay. Let me go to fighter 008. Okay. Vidit is on 3 out of 4. Pushkar, yes, Vidit is on 3 out of 4. Okay. The games have begun and I have to make a move. I lost 30 seconds already. I'm playing against Woman FIDE Master from, I think, no, I'm not sure. Ellen Nilsson. Okay, this is going to be Benoni, so be it. Go bishop f4. Bishop g7, e3, castles, h3. This is a modest way of playing against the Benoni, and I've actually named it as the modest Benoni in my opening files. a6, I won't let him play b5, so a4, bishop f5. I can actually go knight h4, but I will go bishop e2. And then I'll just castle. Okay, knight e4 is fine. Queen b3, attack b7. My idea is to go knight d2 and knight c4. Very simple plan. Alright, let's go knight d2. Knight c4 is coming soon. I think he is in some danger. I mean, she's in some danger for sure. Yeah, she realizes that and then she plays bishop e5. I mean, she plays knight d7. But can I play f3 and e4 and trap this bishop? I think so. I don't know how she will escape from this. Because if bishop f5, then I have e4. Oh, my bishop is hanging. That's the problem. That's the problem. So on bishop f5, I have to go g4. It's a sad necessity. Oh, but that doesn't happen. She plays c4 and gives up a pawn. Okay, I will take the pawn. Why should I reject it? Okay, on bishop f5, I have g4. Bishop c2, what is the idea? Okay, if I go rook fc1, she wants to take this. Alright. Bishop a4. Okay, I'll just go e4. And I'm just threatening to take the pawn on d6. Very simple threat. Of course, she can't take bishop into b2 because I have rook a2. Oh no, she can actually do that because she has bishop d4 intermezzo. But she doesn't do any of that. Knight e5. Okay, I think I'll just retreat this bishop here. And now I'm actually threatening to go rook fc1. It doesn't win much. No, it doesn't win much. Okay, let's look at other games while my opponent thinks. I have a minute more. GahanMG is about to, I think, it's hard to say. The position was so complex. Okay, rook ft8. What do I do next? Should I take this? Should I play knight c4? Should I play rook a3? I have a lot of options, and of all these options, I think I'm going to play rook a3. Or maybe just say simply play bishop e3. I think this was my idea. If my opponent takes this, I'm going to take the knight. Okay, and I think this is a good position for me. I have two pieces. Rook a2. I have to get this knight out somehow. This is also a threat, I know. Okay, I'm attacking this rook first. Oh, but my rook is, like they say, first gaya in the pin. But I will have to play rook c2. Rook b6 is a threat, maybe. I'm threatening knight d6 now. Let's see if that works out. Oh, maybe it doesn't. No. Now I'm actually threatening knight d6. Okay, I don't know where this rook is going now. Okay, it's going here. Now I know. I'm going to play e5 next. Bishop h4, what are you doing there? Oh, rook check, that's what he's doing. Okay, free bishop. I take it. I'm going to play b7, d7 soon. I'm going to take this as well. I'm going to win this, I'm sure, unless my internet goes away. I won that game after a really long time. Good game. GahanMG is in danger. He's having the double bishop position, but he wins in time. He wins on time. Opponent lost on time, so 2 pawns down, and yeah, this is a good win then. So he moves on to 4/5. Let's look at fighter chess. He's playing against Alexei Shirov. Okay, S. Nitin holds Alexei Shirov. Wow, that's a great result. I think we should definitely tweet this. me just post about it. Okay. So Alexei Shirov was white and Nitin was black. VD standing. Yeah, Shishupal Kumar, I just do that. I did that just now. Ronak is on 2/4. Yeah. Okay, I'm just updating Nitin's draw result on social media. Draw with the black pieces. Okay. Done. That's done. Alright. That's a great result for Nitin. And to a certain extent, Nitin's style is also very dynamic. His games are filled with attacks. I've seen a lot of his Sicilian games. Alright, that's a great result. Praggnanandhaa wins against Grandmaster from Russia. Iskunsny. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm not able to pronounce that name. Okay, he got his reti right. In this reti, you can see that white has a king side pawn majority, and if he's able to expand and get that rolling, then he's usually having an advantage. But it turns out that Praggnanandhaa need not even do all of that, because he was able to shatter black's king side pawn structure and then get f4 e5, which is even more convenient. Wow. Yeah, nice win by Praggnanandhaa. Seems like a very smooth win. And Ronak Sadhwani is back to his winning ways as he beats FIDE Master Attack Sparrow. Okay, that's the username of his opponent. And in a desperate need of a win, I think he chooses the Barry attack with h4. This was many years back, Gary Lane wrote a book called Ideas Behind Modern Chess Openings. I think you might still get it in some libraries. I don't know if it's available on Amazon. But in that book, I learned London system with the white side, and against the King's Indian and Grunfeld, he suggested the Barry attack or the 150 attack. And I really was very inspired, and I played in 2006. I just read this book and played it, and now it's like a very big thing. It's very common, and you can also mix it with Jobava London. But this was already quite popular and advocated by Gary Lane many years back. So if you want to just learn the patterns of London system and Barry attack, I think Ideas Behind Modern Chess Openings by Gary Lane is a must read, definitely. But don't cling on to those openings. They are fun openings. You should not make them as your serious openings. That's what I feel. Okay, my opponent is a FIDE Master from Germany, and it looks like he has prepared some funky stuff where he's playing knight c3. This is the first time I am seeing this move, I must admit. I can take dc3, but he has queen d5. Knight c3. I have always seen rook e1, but what is this? Knight e4, rook e1, d5. Yeah, that's what I have seen. This is strange. Okay, if I play knight c3, he'll take bc3. I think I'll just take knight c3. And then I'll play d5. I'll play in a very straightforward manner and not be greedy and capture any of his pawns. Okay, if I play bg4, does he have bishop h7, king h7, knight g5? Nothing of that sort. So I'll just go bishop g4. I think he'll go c3. Yes, as I had guessed. I'll go bishop f6. Get my rook to e8. Can I play queen d7? Can I play rook e8? Can I play knight a5? There are so many options actually. I think I'll just go g6, h3, bishop f3, queen d7, h3, bishop f5, knight e5, bishop e5. I think I'll go queen d7. Idea is to just connect the rooks, nothing else. Yeah, I'm just going to connect the rooks. Rook e3, bishop h7. I'll just take this. I'm going to give this pawn if he wants to take it. It's all his if he wants to take it. Okay, h6 or g6. Okay, I'm going with h6. I think it's important that I play bishop f5 soon. Bishop into h6 is in the air. Can come anytime. Finally, the move comes h3. Okay, bishop h5 is g4. That's the idea. So I'll go bishop e6. King h1. That's a prophylactic move. I think I'll go bishop d8. I'll also do some prophylaxis. So it's a clash between two FIDE masters. Okay, bishop e5. What does my opponent want to do now? Bishop h3 is coming, yeah? No, it's not coming yet. Okay, b6. Queen g3 is coming. So I'll go f6. I say no to all the tactics and go f6. Queen g6 is coming. Oh no, this I missed. Unfortunately, I will have to play something like this, which I don't want to, but I'm forced to. I'm actually threatening this. So that my rook can come to h8. That's my idea. Now he'll run from h1, I'm sure. Yeah, you see, he ran from h1. e4. What does he want to do? He wants to open up the position because my king is not so safe. I don't see a move that is safe. I think I should have gone queen h7. That way would have been much safer. My opponent has used very less time in this game. Road to become a GM. I am from Belgaum. Rohan Ahuja, what is his username? Can you please tell me? I will follow him. Please tell me his username and I'll definitely follow. Okay. Queen e3, simple threat. Yeah, he saw that it's not going to work for him, so he came back. What is this? What is it threatening? Oh, I blundered, yeah. Oh, that was a mouse slip, mouse slip, mouse slip. Strange, he gave up that pawn. No, what is he thinking? Is it a win? It is a win. Why it won't be a win? Yeah, finally. This is a win. Ronak is back with a win. Feeling sleepy, Nirmal Prakash. Tournament about under 1400 or 1600. Okay, I will talk to Rakesh about it. Hi Tanmay, can you please tell me what's the username of Rohan Ahuja? I will definitely follow his games. What's his username? He was playing against who? He was playing against Daniel Dubov. So what's Daniel Dubov's username? Let me just check once. No, I don't see him in the list here. Yes, no. Take care, good night. Yeah, Ronak has won, that's great news. You're right. But I'm trying to figure out what's this username of Rohan Ahuja that you're talking about. Hikaru is on 5 out of 5. Firouzja is also playing. Wow, I didn't know that. With it, let's check the scores. Praggnanandhaa is on 5 out of 6. I just saw his name. Aditya Mittal is playing against Aradhya Garg and yeah, Aditya Mittal has won. Gahan MG lost his game to a FIDE Master, it was at 2800. Okay, and Praggnanandhaa has won his game, moves to 5 out of 6. Ronak Sadhwani has won. Oh, Nitin has lost. He lost to Ituri Zaga. Okay, and yeah, this is a line which he employs regularly against those players who play the hyper accelerated. I think he should take Rook H5. That's how I think it should be, but personal feeling, personal preference. G5 should come. Yeah, G5 has come. Now Knight D5 is not coming because of Queen C2. So now Knight D5. He got what he wanted. I think it's a very good position. Rook H5 should come. I think that's a game we will have to check in detail. I am playing against and I am from Russia. And let's go. I'm going with E4 this time because enough of Benoni, enough of Penko. Let's go E4, C5, Knight F3 and E6. Okay, let's go D4, Knight D4, Knight C3. Okay, so it's going to be Taimanov, so I'm going with G3, Bishop G2, castles. Okay, shall I play Bishop F4? E5. Bishop for e5. I don't know what they do here. Do they play knight c6 and e5? I don't know. I think I'll just go h3 because I didn't know what to do there. d6, I'll go king h2. Just put my knight back to b3 and then go f4. Can I play knight d5? I think so. If he takes my knight, I'm going to take it back, and then my rook on e1 is doing the job of keeping an eye on e7. Okay. So this is where we stand right now. Bishop g2, I'm going to play king g2. Queen check, I'm going to play queen f3. Oh, that's not something I am happy about. I think I'll take this knight, bishop, and then okay, knight f5 is also coming. I think suddenly I have a lot of options. I can also take rook takes e7, which looks pleasing. Which move to make? The drawback of having so many good moves is that you get only one move to make. Okay, I'm going to play bishop e3 and plant my knight, my bishop on d4. This is what I was intending to do. Okay, can I play queen g4? It looks like some puzzle position, but it's not that easy to play this position. f5, that's too much, man. That's too much. Okay, so on bishop e5 he wants to take okay, I'm going to play rook c1, but yeah, that's not going to help, I think. Okay, I'm going to play c4, d4, c3. I'm going to play c3. Tempt him to take here. Okay, queen f4. Knight c5. Okay, what happens on queen a3? Knight d3. Oh, this is the move I missed. Completely missed. Okay, so that means I have to give up an exchange, and I don't want to end up giving more. But yeah, this is bad. Now I have to go rook d1. This is sad. Bishop b7. Okay, can I give a check? And take this bishop. Okay. Queen d4. Okay, c5. Queen e1. Okay. Check. What is this? This is unexpected. Wants to play, take the queen, push this pawn. g7. Rook g2 is lost, but I don't know what my opponent is thinking about. Yeah, this is lost. Not a great game by me. Not a great game. Alright. Vidit has won against a Spanish candidate master by employing the Grunfeld. Okay. Let's look at this game and see. I think this is where Rook c1 is meek. White should play d5. In the cd4 is not possible because queen c2, rook c2 and bishop takes e4 drops upon, and I think from here it was just, if you give a position like this to a grandmaster, I think they will be very good at exploiting the weaknesses. Great game. Let's see what's Gahan doing. Gahan is having, he's having a bad position, but yeah, he's also low on time. This is not looking good. b3 is also hanging, but you know, maybe he has some c5 tricks. Let's check what is Nitin doing. Where is Nitin? I don't see him. Let's check. Oh, maybe he is not here. Praggnanandhaa is playing against Chess DJW. He's a grandmaster from Germany. Dubow is Duless. Indian is also playing. Oh, I didn't know that. But what is... You're still keeping me in dark about Rohan's username. I don't know his username. So if you let me know, I will definitely check his games. So Praggnanandhaa has won. Great. And he won by employing the Rai Lopez this time. This is the Archangels opening that black has employed to combat the Rai Lopez. Oh, was this rook takes e3 necessary? What about rook e8? Or maybe it's part of some preparation, yeah? Yeah, black's position looks incredibly good because you know all his pieces are doing great. Yeah, everything is going fine for black. Knight g6. Oh, this is where it gets critical. I think knight h5, this king f8 was correct, and after queen g5 you can take, and if you take, knight comes in between, but he goes for this. Still it's okay, not bad. Bishop e4, queen f4. Okay, this is the blunder. Bishop f3 is a blunder, guys. This is the reason black lost. But what she should have done, he should have simply got his queen back to safety to protect h6. But after this, it's lost because the rook also joins the game after gf3. Yeah, check, and then that's the point. Queen g7 and then mate on e8. Wow, nice game by Praggnanandhaa, who swindled, I would say. This is an almost like a swindle because he was having a bad position most of the game. Query 98, thank you very much. You will see him you will see his game on my screen very soon. Query 98, I have added him into my follow list and he will appear. Yes, he has won his game against a FIDE master from, I think so, Poland, and he's employed the Catalan. No, it's not Catalan, you can say it's some Marine English. Oh, this is an easy way. He just simply won a pawn after cd5, d5, d4. Black should have been more careful and should have played knight e4, maybe rook c8 or rook e8, but this is after knight a5. This is just a pawn blunder, so he's won a pawn. And now I think it's just a matter of technique. But yeah, he just blundered a pawn on e2. Not so easy anymore. I'm really curious, how did he win this? Oh, I think just queen e4 here protecting the rook was fine, but this was unnecessary. So he created his own passer and then went on to win. Nice. That was Rohan Ahuja, whose game we are seeing for the first time on our broadcast. Pragg is 6 out of 7. Yes. So I think we will keep an eye on Praggnanandhaa, who swindled a game against Chess DJW. Who is Chess DJW, by the way? Okay, the next game I started, I'm playing against Kruhor. So I'll finish this game. Will this be another e4 e5 battle? This is round 8. So we will have a break after this round. d4, ed4, okay. Queen d4, it doesn't play, knight f3, fine. c3, this is called the Goring Gambit. And I have actually faced this in a tournament game. And I'm going to actually show you how to play this, or how to play against this system. I think they play castles here. Oh, maybe I have forgotten. Seems like I have forgotten. Bishop f3, bishop f3. I think so. Knight f6 c4. Knight f6 c4, queen d6. Okay, let's go knight f6. I think I was correct to a certain extent, but something went wrong later. Like I was correct to a certain point in this. Bishop f3, bishop f3. Okay, I'll come back to it, but later, not now. Queen a6, rook b5. Still the same. I have to go b6, I think. Ooh, this I missed. Knight b7 is met by queen a6. Queen b7 is met by rook b7. This is an end already. Very bad. One move. So what was the correct move? Let me get that. Bishop f3 is the correct move, guys, not 000. And after bishop f3 you are supposed to play queen c4. This is the move. Don't play like me. Don't make that mistake. Let's look at Praggnanandhaa's game, because he's leading and he's playing against Anton Demchenko from Russia. Looking at the position, it seems to have come from a close Sicilian, but it's coming from the g3 setup against Sicilian Shimanov. Again, this was recommended in a book called Moscow and Friends. This is a book that came many years back and was written from White's point of view. Rook f1. Okay. Rook f4 is coming. He goes gf4. Okay. The computer is saying bishop into a2, but I don't think a human would consider bishop into a2 now. I don't know. Let's see whether he plays bishop. No, he doesn't. He goes for king h7, which is more human in this position. Vidit is playing Saravana Krishnan. Okay. Correct. Let's come back here. So Saravana Krishnan works for Karur Vysya Bank, and I think that MBA chess is because he has done MBA, and he has won a lot of rating tournaments in India. He's actually on 5 points, guys. I tried to tag him on Twitter, but I did not get his username. So this position is actually coming from King's Indian b3. This is a Vidit speciality which he learned in his childhood. This is a line that he's been playing for many years now, with nf3, g3 and then b3 against the King's Indian, which I have also tried with the white pieces, and it's not an ambitious opening, but it has its own advantages. Actually, I like black's position here. Black can go queen a4, and this pawn on f3 is not so strong. I think black can play queen a4 and it's a good position. He goes queen c6, but then queen e4. Yeah, this is the reason I wanted to play queen a4, make him protect the bishop on a3, then go queen c6. But now rook d6 is coming, I think. Rook d6 is just pawn up. He goes for rook d6. Yeah. He can't take a2 because, you know, back rank problems, c4 pawn, too many things. Shishupal Kumar, you are doing a great job at keeping tab on the important games. Thank you very much. My opponent was Jiri Stosek. Wow, he played really well and I played really badly. That bishop f3 and queen c4 I should have done. Why I castled on the queen side, which was very silly of me. Alright, in this position, bishop e5, this is lost. I think with it we will just convert this position. He'll play queen d5 and take this pawn next. Or maybe he'll take the pawn directly. He took it with the queen. Wow. I don't understand his decision. I think he had much better way of playing this. Now rook e2. Come on, rook e2. Rook on the 7th rank. Bishop b4. Now Vijit will consolidate. Rook e2 is never coming because of king f1. Rook c8. Go for the rook endgame. Go for the rook endgame. That's your best chance. Yeah, he does that. I think this is his best chance. And Vijit has to go knight d6. Rook c1 will come. I think rook e2 is what Vijit would do. Prevent any rook c2 7th rank ideas. Or maybe he has rook e8 and then he may play rook e7. But it's not easy. King f6, rook takes f7, king e6. King g8, rook d7. Rook d1, rook d8 check is coming. Oh. I think he will take bishop d6, rook d6 and play rook c2. Oh, he goes rook c2 directly, but knight e4. Knight e4, threatening knight f6. How is he going to defend this? Oh, knight f6 and then I think h4 or maybe just rook a7. On rook a7 there was rook f2. Okay, this is winning, guys. This is just winning. This king will just capture the pawn on g6 and he'll win. Alright, so that's a win. And Ronak Sarwan is playing Shimanov. Let's see if he wins. I think he's winning. He's a queen up. Wow, that's great. So with this win, Ronak Sarwani moves to 6.5 out of 8, which we can call a comeback. But it would be great to see him, score even more and be on top. I think he is having good chances now. Alright, so Ronak Sarwani has beaten Shimanov. Great. Alright. I think he got a very decent position out of the opening, but yeah, somehow here he messed up, but he came back. Let's see what he did. This is a completely lost position, guys, but let's see how he swindles. He gives up the pawn on h5, gets his knight to g8 and makes sure that there is no immediate mate there, gets his queen to g5, starts with a perpetual, no perpetual also. Oh, he plays queen a3. This is shocking. Like after this, I think white can simply take the queen for free, but he plays a6 and then just forgets about the queen on f3. Oh, maybe this is the last trap that black could set in this position to play queen a3. It feels like e6 has been played and queen a3 is to stop e7, but the main point is that the queen is actually hanging. Oh, that's a shock. That's a shock. That's the drama in the game. Harshvardhan GB is also on 6 out of 8. Let's look at Harshvardhan GB. I think I know his username. Let's see. Where is Harshvardhan GB? Legend in unknown. So let's keep a track on him. Legend in unknown. That's his username. He's on 6 par 8 right now. So let's look at our Indian players again. After 8 rounds, Hikaru, Artimev, Alexei Sarana, Cuban 1991. I'm not sure who that player is, but yeah. And then like there are 5 players on 7.5 out of 8. Praggnanandhaa is on 7 out of 8. Ronak Sadhwani is on 6.5 out of 8. And we have Harshvardhan GB on 6 out of 8. And NR Visak is on 5.5 out of 8. Rohit Kumar, hello. Yes, watching him in top 8 is definitely joyful. So let's make a post. Seven bar 8. Okay. VD is playing bad today. Oh, Winnie the Pooh. Oh yeah, Winnie the Pooh is Winnie the Pooh is on 7 out of 8. You are right. Alright. Bharat Subramaniam is on 5.5 out of 8. But I have not seen Vidit lose. I think. Did he lose the last game? No, he won the game. He is on 5.5 points out of 8. TT is usually, it's full of title players and it's a tough contest. So you can't say, that it's not all days you can win. It's a tough event. But Ronak Sadhwani is usually very consistent. So I'm very curious how he does in the remaining 3 games. He's consistent in Title Tuesdays and has appeared in many of our streams. So Praggnanandhaa, I'm going to watch his game because he is the leader right now. Then, of course, Ronak Sadhwani, and then I think GB Harshvardhan. NR Visak is also here, guys. And Aditya Mittal is on 5.5 out of 8. Bharat Subramaniam and Rohan Ahuja on 5.5 out of 8. I think it would be great if Praggnanandhaa finishes in the top, or Ronak, or one of these players. Oh, Pushkar, great. Thank you, Pushkar. Where are you from? Aradhya is on 4 out of 8, yes. Thank you, Shishupal Kumar, for the update. So I seem to be on the lowest, I think, today because of this bad loss. Queen C4 is bad. I think I'll play a player who is rated lower than me in the next game. And maybe that would be my opportunity to score and come to 4.5. I think this break is longer than I expected. The games are going to start soon. Gahan MG, yeah, Gahan MG has won. Wow, he has won against Grandmaster. Let's look at Grandmaster. Gahan MG's game over Grandmaster. He played the Pano, which he has been playing for many years now. Oh, wow, nice shot. He's not letting his opponent castle, and he has won 2 pawns at least. Wow, this is a nice tactic. Queen takes e8 and then bishop h6. There's no way black can defend this. Queen d6, then there is just rook f8 and white is a piece up. Very nice, very clean win, and he's beaten a 2800 with this combination. Great. It's a nice tactical combination by Gahan. Yeah, I'm waiting for the game to start. Too many Russian players. Ah, you're from Delhi. The place where I live, it's becoming very hot. How is it in Delhi? Is it hot as well? And how's life there? Is it all back to normal? Shishupal, yes. Too many Russian players. Oh, this is a long break. Yeah, Pragg is in the 10th position. Okay, the game's starting. I'm playing against a candidate master. I'm going with e4. And Vidit is playing against Goryachkina. And Aryan Tari is playing against Gahan MG. That's going to be interesting. Parham Maksudlu is playing against Ronak Sadhwani. Let me go in a Nitin style. Go h4. This h4, h5. Like he did in one of the games. Bishop g4, okay. I can't play d4 because he'll just take bishop into f3. I think I'll go bishop h6 if I get a chance, but he doesn't let me do that, which is okay. I'm going to castle on the queen side. d5. Okay, take it. I can go c4, yeah. Then I'll go d4. I can't really go d4. It's strange. I have to go castles here. I think I'm going to sack my exchange and say, okay, take my exchange if you want to. Oh, but it doesn't take my exchange. Bad. I thought he was going to take my exchange. Okay. This is a strong candidate master. I think I underestimated him. So let's see. Oh, Gahan seems to be in a bad position. Ronak seems to be having a decent position. Vidit is playing black against Korechki now. A lot of action still ahead. B5 95. He wants to take this pawn so badly. What can I say? I can say I think I can just play rook d1 and say, okay, you're welcome to take the pawn. Not much I could do. Okay, I'll take rook d8. King d8 I wasn't expecting. Oh, this. I think his play was suspicious, the last few moves. B5, what does he have? Okay. Oh, what does he want to do? I'm going to play C6 soon. Okay, he wants to go rook a1 and exchange, and I'm saying, sorry sir, I can't do that. Rook a2. No. Viraj Pawar, how to play with me? You can actually challenge me on chess.com anytime. If I'm not doing much, then I will definitely play. But sometimes, since I work for chess.com, there are too many posts to do sometimes, then I won't be able to play. But generally, if I'm online, you can always challenge me. And if I'm not doing anything, I'll definitely accept. And sometimes I might also do a stream where I play against the subscribers, like I did last Friday. I think Friday or Saturday I did play against subscribers. So I do things like that. You can join maybe then. The point is, if he takes a pawn, I have bishop c6 in mind. It's a small trap I have. And I'm actually threatening to go bishop a7. I don't know how he's going to defend this. But it's not like a very dangerous threat. He also has bishop e5 at his disposal. So Viraj, if you are here for the first time, do consider subscribing to the channel. I can go rook d8, king d8, bishop c6. I can go bishop a7. There are too many things I could do right now. Rook d8, king d8, bishop a7, bishop a7, bishop e5 check first. Okay, I'm going with bishop a7. Oh, where did I go? Rook d8, king d8. I'll go bishop c5. This is my favorite track. Bishop c7, I'll go bishop e3, attack this pawn. Alright, get my king to g2. Bishop b6. Why? Rook b1. Bishop d8 if I go. I think that will be end of the story. I don't want to end my story yet. I want to go rook 8. This is where I want to go. Okay, I'm going to play rook c7 next. c4. This is my idea. Oh, looks like too much trouble. How is he going to defend this? How is he going to defend this? How is he going to defend this? Too many questions for which he will find it very difficult to answer. What is this? He's going to play double bishop mate? Okay, it's going to be double bishop mate then. Alright, that's a checkmate. Great. Vidit has drawn against Gorachkina. Let's look at this last game which is remaining, and Ronak is white and is about to, I can't say much, it's like 4 pawns, but Ronak is having the extra pawn on the queen side. Though the material is equal, you know, he has the pawn which is like farthest. Let's see what happens. Both players are down to less than 5 seconds. Oh, I think h4 is lost and then g2 will follow soon. There's too many pawns. Yeah, Paramuksudu wins. So that means Praggnanandhaa. Where is Praggnanandhaa? Oh, Praggnanandhaa has lost. Praggnanandhaa has lost to a fearless guy. It's like international master whose username is fearless guy. Wow. This is new. In this position, h4 is new to me. I am seeing this for the first time. There is one way Kasparov used to play. He used to get his knight like this, and the other way is to go ng5. Not here, but later. But this is a new version, I think. I think I should definitely check this out. d3 e6. Okay, e6 is hanging. d3 is hanging, but I think he got his share of counterplay. It's not that white outplayed him. This is the critical position. I think rook f3. Oh, d3. Wow, this is a difficult move to make. d3 when you know bishop into f8 is coming. How can you play d3? I don't know. Maybe d3 could have saved him. Like if you take bishop f8. Oh, there's no time to say much. My next game is starting. What happened to Pragg? Praggnanandhaa, he lost the hawk. Alright, let's go Sicilian. Okay, this is I think the same line that I am facing. This time I'll change. I'll play bishop e2. b5. Okay, a3. Just playing against the pin. Bishop g5, bishop h6. I have got it all. Shall I go bg5, take h6, bishop h6, okay, g6, alright. He says that way, alright. I think I can just come back with my bishop because the job is done. Can I take this? Yeah, so we reach this position where I think I must get my queen to the D line. I'm going to play queen D6. Okay. Let me get my king to G1. Okay, king to F2. So it's like he wants to exchange of everything and then play this bad bishop endgame. Yeah, he has slight pull in this endgame. I need to get my knight to D3 as soon as possible, and I'm going to make arrangements. Take it. My idea is to get C4. Okay, it doesn't allow that. Oh. So if he moves his knight, I get this pawn on C5. If he doesn't move, then I don't get anything. If he moves the knight, I get C4. That's my trap. I don't think he's going to have it easy. That's a risky move, I must say. You see, the king can come, pawn can come to b5, king d6, bc6, king c7. Okay, I can go king d2. King d6, b6, b5, king d6. Bishop b7, as if nothing has happened. I think I'll offer a draw because I don't see a way to win. I see that Harshavardhan GB is playing against Alexei Shirov. Knight c5 is coming up. Okay, I think he can come. He wants to play knight check. b6, king c6. Knight a6. I'll go knight a6. b6, bishop a4, b7. He can't take the bishop, I think, because of b7. Interesting endgame. I think he can go king d6. I'll go b7, h5. Wow. I don't know what that move means, but what if I play b7? Oh, he's going to take it. Oh, this was his plan. Oh, the point is that the bishop is not of the color that I would like to have, so I can't really exchange the knight. Okay, it's good he resigned. I'm going to somehow win this because I'm a piece up. Okay, Alexei Shiro has won against GB Harshvardhan. Praggnanandhaa has beaten Kobalia, which is a great news. So he goes to 7 out of 10, I think, with just one round to go. Yeah. So if you look at the standings, Praggnanandhaa is on 8 out of 10. Yeah. So that means just one round left. Ronak lost to Pragg. Yes, you are right. So just one round left. Vidit has won against Chesscom, a FIDE master from Russia. He's playing b3. Okay. Oh, I think he's just a pawn down. Okay, let's see. This was a mouse slip, I think. Oh, it's not a mouse slip. It's a blunder. Because after rook b5, queen has to move, and then bishop or rook, one of them will just hang. Gahan has won against an IM from Russia. Okay, this is another Alepin. So if you see Gahan's name, you will see a lot of Alepin. Okay. So such adventures are quite common in his games. And the end of the count, you see that he is actually not ahead in material. Black had a very amazing way to win with queen takes c1, bishop c1 and knight d4 here. But yeah, his opponent did not spot it and he survived. He played bishop f8. Okay, this is the last game. I am playing against an IM from Hungary. And Ronak is playing against Ituri Zaga. Okay, knight f3, knight f6, d4, e6. Will it be a Bogo Indian or London system? It's a Bogo Indian. Here comes my Bogo bishop and the move that I like to play. Okay, I'm going to get my bishop to b7, a3. I can't really play a5, so let me just play queen e7 to protect this pawn. I'm threatening to play dc4 now. Hikaru lost. Okay, to whom? I did not follow Hikaru's game, sorry. Gahan MG is battling it out against a grandmaster from Georgia. Okay, and Praggnanandhaa is playing against a grandmaster from England. I think it's David Howell. I might be wrong, but seems like it is him. B4. I think I can take this, right? I can take this. I think I'll take this. Yeah, I'm going to take this, and if I take this, I take this. And Harshavardhan GB is playing against Alexandra Kostinovic. Knight c4, good job. I can go rook d8 and maybe pressure, get some pressure against these pawns. b3, alright. Knight c6, I have queen b3. I think I'll go knight c6, yes, definitely go knight c6. Go h5, h4 to create some threats. So it was a deliberate pawn sacrifice. It's not like I blundered it. I think this pawn I wanted to give and see how position is. Okay, he wants to take on c2. This is now getting very difficult for me. Unfortunately, I will have to give up another pawn. So the whole plan has flopped. That's for sure. So I'm pawn down plus my opponent's rook is on the 7th rank. So it must be obvious to you that this result is going to be in my opponent's favor. e4. Knight e7. That was bad. This was a crushing loss. So I think somewhere here, a4 I should simply just take queen b4, but I went for extra crazy lines and did not favor me. Oh, there I see Gahan MG has also lost. Okay, this was also a crushing win for his opponent. Okay, let's focus on Praggnanandhaa, who is now on 8 out of 10. Hikaru lost to Vladislav. Oh, okay. Thank you, Shishupal Kumar, for that update. So we are seeing that Praggnanandhaa is in a bad position right now. Opponent has 2 rooks and he has, let's say, a bishop. I mean, rook and a bishop, rook and a knight. Okay, not so much in this game. So Praggnanandhaa is on 8 out of 10, but who else? I think that's the only top Indian player there. Zigalko has scored 9 out of 10. Wow. Vidit is playing here. e5 pawn is hanging. Oh. Yeah, this is a bad position for Vidit. It's probably going to lose, I think. Knight c6 and then just move the rook. Okay, Ronak Sadhwani is having an IQP position. You see the pawn on d4, it's called the isolated queen pawn because it doesn't have a neighboring pawn, and that is why we call it isolated. But there are a lot of advantages of having an isolated pawn in the middle game because you get more space and you get to attack. Yeah, now the position is getting slightly better for Ronak, I think. He can go g3, prevent knight f4, play g3 in this position, and maybe get this bishop back to action, but c4 seems suspicious to me. And now it's hanging pawns. Rook c4 has to be played, and the queen takes a7 should follow. Think should follow. Yeah. He doesn't go for it. He goes rook c1 instead. And he can take this pawn. And this game will probably end in a draw. And meanwhile, Vidit has won. Wow, that's a shocking change, turn of events. After rook d4, he played c5 and then bishop a2. Oh, so he should have simply played rook bishop e3 maybe, or just rook d4, c5, and now rook d6. But he went rook d6. Yeah, he went rook d6. Where did he lose the control? Rook d7, it's saying. Okay. Still okay. Very much in opponent's control. This was the blunder. Just blunder away. Free rook. Okay, so that means Vidit scores 8 out of 10. And we have Praggnanandhaa still fighting it out. Oh, from that position, now he is actually in a driver's seat because knight c7 is coming. Oh, he can just take rook c5. Wow. I think this is going to be another swindle then. Oh, but it's not so easy because h2 is falling, a5 is also likely to fall. You never know. King d5 doesn't go for king d5. I think knight b3 he can take. Just 1 second on the clock. Okay, this is exciting. Pawn on a5 may go, then g7 will go there. And you don't know what's going to happen. Rook e5 and then this pawn on a6. Oh, he could have just taken rook e5 and this pawn on a6 could have been very dangerous to defend against. Now knight c2 is the threat. He wants to take on a3, I think. And then he'll just try to get that pawn rolling. King g7 and then h6, h7 will follow soon. King h6 and then rook g8. Wow, great win. Praggnanandhaa has won. Great. He's got 9 out of 11. So let's look at his final standings. So we'll wait for the final standings. Praggnanandhaa is on 9 out of 11. I think he will get 9th position according to the present standings, but let's wait for all the games to end and then see what his final rank is. Can Samay Raina play in this tournament? That I don't know, Shishupal. Yeah, he has the virtual title. Okay, there I see the tournament standings. Artimev first place, Swindler second place, Parha Maksudlu third place, and among the Indians, let's see. Praggnanandhaa finishes 9th. Good job. But yeah, I have a feeling someday he will do it better than this. But yeah, that's a good result for Praggnanandhaa. 9/11. Hikaru finishes 14th with 8.5 out of 11. So Praggnanandhaa is 9th, and then he is followed by Vidit Gujarati on 8 out of 11. And Bharat Subramaniam and Ronak Sadhwani is 7.5 out of 11. Aditya Mittal is on 7.5 out of 11. Indian is on 7.5 out of 11. Bharat Subramaniam is Gahan MG finishes with 7/11. I think, yeah, that's about it. Aradhya is on 6.5. NR Visak on 6.5. Yeah, so that's a wrap, guys. In this event, it was Praggnanandhaa who finished the top. And I think it's time for me to say tata, bye bye, and good night. Shishupal Kumar, thank you for being here for most part of the stream. Yes, take care, bye bye. I will see you in next stream. You can also keep an eye on our channel. We are doing a lot of videos, and I think there's a new video going to come very soon. It's about a chess trap. It's a long video. It's about a particular opening, traps in that particular opening. I'm sure you will learn a lot from it. With that, I'm going to say tata, bye bye, and good night. I'll see you again in the next video or in the next stream.